Hey, how's it going? This is Mick, and today I'm going to talk about censoring my thoughts and how I didn't realize that I did this. So I only figured this out a couple of years ago when every time I'd speak to a banker or some heavy-duty business dude or dudette or even a lovely lady, I'd get nervous. And I didn't know exactly what to say, and I'd always immediately regret what I did say. And I asked myself, why? What's going on here? It's like I'm over-processing. It's like whatever I feel, I'm definitely not saying. It has to go through this rigorous kind of filtering process where whatever comes out is not exactly what I'm thinking. It's almost like I'm speaking in a way where I don't want to offend this person or say something in a certain way. I want to say something that make them like me, and so when I'm speaking to someone new or someone that made me nervous, I guess this natural process was just heightened and my system was overloaded, and I just end up sounding like an idiot most of the time. I realized why am I doing this? And I realized I did this with everything. I always, growing up, said things that got me into gray zones or a zone of acceptance, or a zone where I didn't stand out, or I didn't say anything too crazy, because I always knew how to cater my thought in a very palatable way, regarding whoever I was speaking to, based on my demographic. So I had different approaches for different people, but there was so much processing going on that I wasn't actually saying anything or really saying what I felt. And so I started to experiment a little bit and just try to shoot from the hip. So I just say things. People ask me if I wanted to be in the football pool. Instead of saying, I don't really have time, or this kind of bullshit, I just said, no, look, I hate football and I don't like betting. And so, boom, I just was confident enough to go out and say it. And what happened? Did everyone at the table lose it on me or freak out or say I was a weirdo? No. Some said, look, I don't like football either, but it's fun. It's fun to work on the pool together and compete with each other. And the other guys just didn't really care. So I'm like, okay, I like this. And so I'd go for breakfast, my normal coffee spot in the morning, and I'm not eating breakfast. Someone says, why don't you eat? Eat. Instead of saying I'm not hungry, or instead of saying, I already ate, just as a lie because I don't want to say something that might make someone feel uncomfortable, I said, no, I fast. I fast every single day. I don't eat breakfast. And I know that, the standard North American diet says, you should have breakfast, you should blah, 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 blah. And I knew I'd be getting that. But instead, sure, a couple of guys would say, breakfast, the most important meal of the day, gets you on your road, da, 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 da. And I'm like, listen, dude, you got a huge gut and I don't, so I'll take my own advice. And that sparks something else. And then other people said, yeah, I heard about the fasting and I want to try it. And so the people who disagreed and the people who wanted to try it all got together, and we had a really productive, nice conversation. And so it was really nice to see that saying something that wasn't a standard, safe, mundane thing actually got a conversation started, which was super cool. So I did this more and more and more, and that's what led me to write this blog and make these videos and write music about specific feelings and thoughts. Because forever I was just saying things that wouldn't offend anybody, but it would contradict things I said to this person, to that person, to this person, to that person, because I wasn't being myself. So when I saw someone of imposing stature or something like that, I would do the same thing. I also realized they're just people and they just want to have a conversation. So if I shoot from the hip like I normally do, they're probably not used to hearing that kind of stuff, and it'll probably spark a conversation, which it has done. Same with business people or bankers or girls or whoever it may be. And yeah, I know it sounds cheesy, you just be yourself. But it's not standard to just be yourself. When you're a kid growing up and you say something a little weird, you get bullied. If you're the odd man out, you're going to get, kind of beat up until you shut your mouth. So as you grow up, you kind of start to you try to start to suppress that idea. And so as I got older and just got bored and a little more confident in age, I said, look, I'm just going to say whatever I want, so I don't have to cater my message to different people. I just want to say the same damn thing. This video is going on Facebook and YouTube. I'm not going to make a different message for different people. And that's what it is. So I just, speak my mind. And if someone doesn't like that, then it's not really my problem. If they ask me an honest question, I'll give them an honest answer. But more times than none, it just, if someone disagrees, it sparks really good-hearted debate. If I'm confident in what I'm saying and I have facts to back it up, then I'm proud to start having that debate. Maybe teach someone something or have them give me a perspective that I didn't see before. There's no right or wrong. There's just what I think, what you think, and good old-fashioned, debate and conversation, because that's what it's all about. How much can you really converse about sports or the news or the weather? These are facts. They're presented in a certain way. They're on the screen. And if you're just repeating what you see on a screen, what room do you have for debate or for cool conversation? So talking about ideas rather than, facts or the way things are presented just makes things a lot more exciting. So I no longer censor my thoughts. I say what I feel, and it feels great. So thank you very much for listening. Have yourself a great day. And if you like what you saw, please like or follow or subscribe, or tell me you didn't like it. Ha! Have yourself a good day. Take it easy. Later.